Welcome back to STRATCAST, a pure romance podcast created just for our wonderful consultants. My name is Heather Erb, and I work on communications and strategy at Pure Romance.
My name is Alexa Mohan, and I work on training and strategy at Pure Romance.
And our special guest,
I'm Jenny Stewart, and I work on strategic initiatives at Pure Romance.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
We're so excited
Thanks for having
to
me back
have
on.
you.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's always so good to have Jenny. Jenny's wonderful. If you guys haven't met Jenny, she's just a ball of sweetness and fun all the time.
She is, and she is directing the crap out of some initiatives that we've got right now.
Yeah,
and we
we've got
are
some good
so
stuff
excited.
going on.
2020 is going to be epic.
Yeah, we're excited. We got some
It
great
really
stuff.
is. Very strategic. What have you guys been up to?
Yeah, speaking of plans, I had to do it. I went and got a pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, this basic girl.
I am a little bit basic, but okay. I think it's inspired me to come up with our next STRATCAST episode. So stay tuned. But it's totally worth it. I got like the nitro brew version, and
fancy.
Yeah, I know. I went there. So totally go out and get yourself one.
I love that. Jenny, what have you been up to?
We've got a lot of weddings coming up, so we're kind of in the heart of wedding season now. A lot of bridal showers, bachelorette parties, just a lot of fall fun coming up. Oh, I went apple picking last weekend. Yeah,
how cute. That
got
makes
like
so
my early
cute.
taste of fall.
Makes me so ready for fall. Guys, I'm ready for fall. I'm over it. I'm done sweating.
Yeah, me too. I'm ready to just wrap my legs in leggings.
Yeah, exactly.
More layers. I need
Yes,
layers.
just give me a hoodie and let me not go to the gym as much. I'll be so happy. So for today's topic, we're going to talk all about sharing the opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, so when it comes to your romance business, we're always focusing on three main things. We preach it: book, sell, share, repeat. Book, sell, share, repeat. But most people know and practice the booking and the selling thing, but when it comes to sharing, the nerves set in.
They
You're
sure
like,
do.
oh gosh, I don't know. But the truth is, growing your team should be as natural as selling coochie to your best repeat customers. You just have to believe in it the same way.
You know what? And I think that I have to share this because we did a survey with consultants who left the organization. It was an exit survey to understand a little bit about what their relationship and their experience was like with Pure Romance. And I have to share this, Herb. Again, we already established that it's Herb, and it's going to just keep slipping out.
A
Heather?
couple consultants messaged me like, wait, people really call you Herb? And I was like, yeah, it's real. It's true.
Okay, so here's what happened. So earlier this year, we conducted this exit survey to a group of consultants that fell inactive, and we learned some pretty cool stuff. So when we asked these women why they joined Pure Romance, 32% joined because they wanted a flexible work schedule. You know, those I'm working from home this summer, those kind of campaigns that we've been putting out there. There was a plan behind that. I think that you guys thought that one through a little bit.
Yeah, intentional.
Yeah. So, you might want to check those theme pages out on your COO because it's backed by research. So another stat, 48% of those joined because they wanted to make extra money. We frequently find that is the biggest opportunity, one of the biggest opportunities at Pure Romance. So there's no surprise there. But this next stat, I think is going to hit the home run for us and really behind what you mentioned earlier.
Tell us, I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 45%, that's almost half, joined because they wanted to be a part of our company and loved our products. 33% of those wanted to join because they wanted to empower women.
That's awesome.
You know, that is so eye-opening because you just said 48% joined because they want to earn extra money, which, okay, we get it. We know that. That's the no-brainer. 45% because they wanted to be a part of something bigger than themselves. I don't think, even us at the corporate office, when we think about the opportunity, I don't think we realize how many women actually join for that reason.
Right. And how, I think we're so focused on this, on everything else. And then it's just like, sometimes people just want to be a part of something. It's like a club or a membership, something they're good at. Like we are, we are individuals who love to talk about things, and products and sales. So this works.
Yeah. And we're definitely living in a women empower women movement, which I am here for it.
Herb is here for it above all. Okay.
I'm always all about that stuff. But Pure Romance is the perfect place to live a lifestyle that allows you to practice that. People want to be a part of the sisterhood. They want a strong support system. They want what you all can give them, and not just from a financial standpoint. It's not all money, money, money. It's about independence, confidence, freedom, flexibility, self-love. you know?
It really goes
all
back
the things.
to the mission statement. And I say mission statement, but it's a value. It's a mission statement of empower, educate, entertain. There's these 3 different huge things that Pure Romance puts out that someone can be attracted to. And I think there's that factor that comes with that is all encompassing when you offer that opportunity to someone.
Oh, absolutely. It's life-changing, and we're becoming much more strategic at the corporate office
Yes,
on
we
just
are.
how we market it, because you should be too. So Jenny,
with that being said,
tell 'em.
super excited to announce that we are rolling out the Best Life Now opportunity campaign. super excited for this one. So obviously we had a great time with this summer I'm working from and sharing some of the different perks about the flexibility that Pure Romance offers, that you can really run your business while you're working from anywhere this summer. But we really want to talk about being part of something bigger than yourself. And so the Best Life Now opportunity comes in with different assets to boost your sales, book more parties, hype new products, feel more confident talking about Pure Romance, and so much more. And we really wanted to ensure that we're giving all consultants the proper assets to join their team. So this campaign actually highlights some of our top consultants' personal testimonials, explaining how Pure Romance helps them live their best lives.
And that is one of the strongest tools, is a testimonial. And the fact that we have created assets for that they can share, that should immediately draw in potentials as a matter of just clicking share. You know what I mean?
And they're so powerful. We asked some of our leaders to just share a little bit about that, and we got just hundreds of incredible responses that some of them brought us to tears when we were going through them.
I was like, I'm understanding my why for working here
Yeah.
all over again.
So, we selected some from some really powerful consultants that just had some amazing life-changing experiences with Pure Romance. And we really believe, looking at these, that when you share these assets and when you share their story with your potential team members, you're going to motivate and you're going to hit that one person's why and their reason. They're going to find somebody in this campaign that they resonate with. And that's the coolest thing. They can start to see themselves in the shoes of some of these leaders and really start to see how Pure Romance can be that difference in their life.
And you know what? I think to echo all of that is that every consultant has their own story, right? So not everyone may identify with who you've become as a result of your business and your experience with Pure Romance. So that's why the corporate office has your back with this campaign, is because, it's okay. Everyone is individual, and that is another bonus, another layer of awesomeness about this opportunity. So Pure Romance Corporate is going to show you these other stories that you can share, so you feel more confident in how you're delivering it. It's very true what you're saying, and you're backing it up with all of these things. So it's really giving a consultant the opportunity to branch out from their story and share other stories. It's this new kind of this fun and exciting bit of it, And
people love sharing stories, and sometimes they've heard your story, and sometimes they just need to hear another perspective. Or your story might not be that one they resonate with, as great as it is, and they just need that little extra kick. And we're kind of going a little more in this direction, because although some of these kit prices that we've been having lately have been phenomenal, we want that to be the cherry sweetener on top of the deal. So you've drawn this new consultant in, this potential consultant. You've kind of pulled them in with this story. You've hit that emotional angle of it. Now they feel like, oh my gosh, this really could be something great for me. I can't live without Pure Romance. I have to have it. Boom. Oh, by the way, kits are up to 70% off.
Yes.
So that's just that little sweetener on top of it. That's like, they've already basically signed in their minds, like they're ready to commit to it. They're ready to pay any price, but we're going to give them a sweet discount on top of that.
Because this opportunity is so much more than just a discounted bundle of products.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
go back to, I think we have to challenge our consultants to go back to why they joined. And it wasn't because, did you ultimately join because you bought it at a discount? And perhaps you did, but then what happened as a result of that? And then what was the why that you had because you joined? Like, and what was your hesitation, and how did it spin into your purpose? I think so many times we put this wall in front of ourselves that is that hesitation, when in fact that wall is actually your purpose. That's what you need to get over. So
love it.
Yeah.
That's really great. That gave me chills.
We got like snap vibes. So I think we have to talk about then, what if you're sharing this opportunity with potential consultants. I think we have to try a couple different approaches. So we were talking about that, Jenny, and how we're sharing different stories. So I think it's the way that we frame the language. So I think we've touched on this before. How do you talk to someone about these things? And so we talk about the question, what would you do with an extra blank per month? And I think especially at this time of the year, as we kind of approach the end of the year and we're thinking about back to school costs and holidays and visiting and traveling and all of these things, you know, how many, it's about setting a goal. If you think about the party average being $600 and a consultant pocketing about $240 in profit, it's like, okay, so you only need to have on average 2 parties to get you through the Thanksgiving holiday and cooking for your friends and family. And, you know, it's putting realistic goals and questions in front of them that can help them frame their dream now. And I think while money always talks, that's how we get to the emotional appeal. We have to get them to envision their why first. So like I said, if you're thinking about, you know, I really want to make this holiday special, or I really want to be able to get my kid these back to school things that would help them feel confident in the school environment. That might be your why, and that might be where you say, okay, here's how you can get there with these things. So of course, there's also, I think, a mindset about it, and I think it's, how can I help you instead of let me help you? Because I think sometimes when it comes to sponsoring in the conversation, it can very much be like, let me help you here. I got that, and you
it's
just
very aggressive, kind of fast, like kind of catches them off guard a little bit.
Yeah. And I think that could also be offensive for some people. Like, whoa, hold on. I don't need help. I got me. Yeah. I don't need you. Like, I think if you frame it as a conversation rather than just assuming someone needs this opportunity, let them figure it out for themselves.
Yeah. And the other thing is, and it goes back to what we were talking about, Jenny, is that these, again, they might not know, the help that you're able to offer might not be the help that they are looking for, that they might be aware that, or kind of in tune to what they might need, meaning that it might take a different consultant story in order for them to understand what their why is and get involved. All right, so we like to do this on STRATCAST. We're going to do a little bit of role play. Jenny, I'm inviting you to this role play scenario. Yay. Okay, so let's go through this. Let's just do a sponsoring role play.
All right, let's do it.
All right. Hi, Jenny. It's Alexa. How are you?
Hey, Alexa. I'm great. I'm just enjoying a little more me time since the kids have gone back to school.
You know, that's great. I saw that they're back to school on your Facebook, and they're getting so big.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? Time flies.
And I feel like it really does. And speaking of time, what are you kind of planning on doing with all this extra me time that happens in the fall?
You know, I haven't really decided yet. I'd like to start a new gym routine, maybe listen to a new podcast, maybe join a book club. It's been so long since I've really had any real me time between the kids and work. I kind of don't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, I totally get that. Big changes in schedules can mean big changes to your priorities. I go through that too. My pure romance business has been that consistent kind of me time factor. You know, I get to party on my own schedule. I get to meet with other like-minded women, and I get paid for this, you know, all while I'm doing it. It's this whole being a part of something bigger that has been kind of keeping my me time balanced, you know?
Yeah, I always thought your pure romance gig actually looked really, really cool. You know, I envy the posts that I see when you're working from your porch on a nice sunny day, or like splurging on a mani and pedi in the middle of the day. Like, that's awesome. Good for you.
Girl, there is no reason to envy this opportunity when you could make it your own. What do you say we have a little bit of that me time for, you know, each other? We can meet for coffee one day.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Well, how about this week? I think it can be my treat. I'll bring a couple of things to help you understand a little bit more about the opportunity, a list of current must-read books and must-listen podcasts, and I know you want to kind of round that out with your me time too. How does that sound?
That sounds great. Tuesday at 9 sound good?
That works for me. I'll see you there.
Awesome.
Okay. So we have to talk about why that worked. And I think that the first word that comes to my mind when I hear that interaction is because it is genuine. Mm-hmm. So yeah. Alexa, you spoke to Jenny with care. You've obviously had done your research because you looked on her social media to form a genuine connection with her that made you have a reason to connect with her that was outside of just sharing the opportunity. And plus, at the end, you engaged with what she wants to do with her me time and didn't make it all about the opportunity or all about you by offering to bring a list of must-reads and must-listens. And I heard you say STRATCAST, and I hope that would resonate. But
I think she would like that STRATCAST.
Jenny, would you like that?
I would love that.
But honestly, you made this conversation entirely about Jenny and not all about you. And you're left with a date to discuss the opportunity with a potential new team member face-to-face. and you barely had to mention Pure Romance.
Yeah, and I think that's all about kind of closing the deal. So we had that conversation. We made it about Jenny, and I think that what you just said, it was so important to have that piece of how can I help you? What are some other things? Of course I listen to podcasts too, and we can relate that way. But yeah, I think that is exactly it.
Yeah, and I think we all love Pure Romance so much that sometimes it's not hard not to like shout it from the rooftops and be so in everyone's face about it, because we're just excited about what we're involved in. But if you can take a step back and think more about what this can do for them and not about what it can do for you, everything will change.
Yeah,
Agreed.
It's that small shift that can make a huge difference.
Heather, I completely agree. And I think when you kind of take a step back and really look at the people that you know who could use the Pure Romance opportunity in your life, you can think of so many individuals. So think about that busy bee who never slows down to take some me time, the struggling single mom, the woman who just needs confidence to take her journey where it really deserves to go.
And who doesn't need confidence?
Yeah. And then, how many people do you know with that life-sucking job that's always at their boss's beck and call?
Wait, what's job?
Just over broke.
Yes,
job.
we don't want that.
No, we don't want a job.
I'm out.
But it's kind of taking it a little more serious. You may know some people with an unhealthy relationship that just need to find their worth and find that self-confidence and that empowering atmosphere. There could be somebody who needs friendship and a support system. They don't really have that anywhere else. Pure Romance could be that for them. But the bottom line is, no matter who you think about, someone who needs Pure Romance and who could use this opportunity in their life. You just have to widen that scope a little bit and really dig deep and think about all the facets of this business and who could fit into that.
And you know what? When you start to do that, we of course reward that, and some perks come into play. Yeah. So if you haven't changed any lives yet, here's why you might want to, because of course you're changing life and having impact on individuals, and you're educating people and you're empowering women, and of course we like to entertain throughout this process as well. But we have a compensation plan, the 2019 compensation plan, that is available on your COO, your consultant online office. And here's what a higher title means. And you can achieve a higher title by sponsoring. So the second that you sponsor your first person, you go immediately from consultant to advanced consultant. Yep. And then you start to reap rewards. So what are those rewards? So higher buying discounts. You can get more products and sell them at a larger profit. That means more profit right in your pocket right away. A higher percentage payout on your downlines in your override. Hey, you know what? You've taken some time to work on your team, and that deserves a little bit higher of an incentive. So we're going to incentivize you for that. Hundreds of extra dollars in monthly lifestyle bonuses. Okay. We're just throwing cash at you at this point because we're like, we don't even know what you want to use this for. We're going to call it lifestyle. So you just enjoy it. Okay. Access to VIP perks at events. So in case you were at national training, you saw the board members and president's club and the leaders of the organization, they get those VIP perks, like early access to events, and they can get in early. They can get seats up front. They can shop any of our new product sales, or just a lot of things. You want to be a VIP. We make it worthy here, right?
We really do.
Your own leadership team when you call into corporate with red carpet service. So what does that mean? You have your own team sitting on the phones waiting for your call. There are women in our organization that are set aside specifically for you. Okay, so they're waiting for your call. So if you're a leader and you haven't called them yet, you better pick up that phone.
They're pretty amazing.
They're awesome. And so you also have a chance to earn lavish incentive trips, which I think just the board trip this year where they're going, and that's not even
Unreal.
Like
yeah, that's something
just their board trip. You know what I mean? They're going to Puerto Rico. Okay, so
yeah, just casual. I'm gonna go to Puerto Rico for a few meetings.
Yeah,
it's just my life.
And then a way to earn a seat on a position of prestige. So it's that position that we're talking about now. I mean, should we continue? Because I think we'd be here.
We could go all day. There's a lot of stuff.
But honestly, it's all so true, and it is so powerful. And the real question should not be, are you sharing the opportunity? It's, you best be.
Yeah.
After listening to this.
There's no question.
Senior Board of Directors member and Senior National Director Fern Weingast told me recently, I love this quote, "The opportunity is our most valuable product."
Yeah.
Say it again.
I like that.
The opportunity is our most valuable product, and that is something we really need to understand, because what if Patty never shared the opportunity with anyone? She, Pure Romance, any single one of you, any single one of us would not be where we are now, and that's
Right.
pretty crazy to consider that,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Isn't that insane?
It really is. And when you're not sharing the opportunity with every single person you meet, you're truly doing a disservice to them. Just think about where you would be without Pure Romance.
Right.
So, on that note, make sure you head to your COO. Your September and October monthly focus pages are going to have a ton of incredible sponsoring resources for you. Alexa, why don't you I know you've done a beautiful job at creating resources for this page.
Okay,
Tell us.
so we are scripted out. So things that you can literally copy and paste, or literally just practice saying. I would highly encourage leaders to bring this page and print off some things to their team meeting and run through these exercises and these scripts with your team members. Or if you are can't make it to a team meeting for whatever reason, go ahead and practice these at home with yourself. We have some really fun fall theme ideas on our Pinterest page.
Yeah.
I love the theme.
I know. I get so
Foxy
excited
and
about this, yeah.
flannel. I was like, where is the local consultant in Cincinnati? So
Oh my gosh, I saw one that said pumpkin spice and everything naughty. And I was like,
Woo!
okay, sign me up. I want to go.
it's like ... naughty.
Yeah, I got a sneak peek of that page last week, and I am so excited for everyone to see it because it is so awesome this month. It's really great.
It's really truly about taking this time that everyone's kind of getting back into this routine to finding where that Pure Romance business and where having these conversations fits in that routine, and then setting yourself up for our busiest time of the year, which is the end of this year, and then of course first quarter, always for every new year. You love quarter.
Absolutely. We're really trying to simplify it for all of you, so make sure you check it out. There's some amazing stuff on there. And on that note, thank you all so much for joining us on this episode of STRATCAST by Pure Romance. It's been fun.
So fun.